வெயிட் பண்ணுங்க.
ஒரு நிமிஷம் அவங்கள வெயிட் பண்ண சொல்லுங்க.
ஓகே, அதை நீங்கள் எடுத்துட்டீங்கன்னா மூவ் பண்ணுங்க. ஒய்டு வேணும்.
Narrative. In just 2 years, we have performed 500 robotic gynecological surgeries. Now, this is just not a number to impress any one of you all or the press or anybody. What we meant is, we meant to challenge the system, we meant to challenge the disease, we meant to challenge the outcomes that we have given. Because these were just not routine cases, these were very complex cases that we have done. It's not like simple hysterectomies. 500 most complex cases which were reoperated, where people were told you cannot operate on them, you have to live with this disease, just take painkillers for the rest of your life till your period stops. Something like this. And they are deep infiltrating endometriosis, fibroids as large as 5 kgs, multiple previous surgeries, very high risk patients like cardiology patients and all, where they were told you cannot have a surgery. We've had patients with very low ejection fraction as well. So cases many believed were too difficult, including the patient herself, and she believed she is going to live with this disease. So cases many women were told, go ahead, live with it. We refused to accept that. With robotic surgery, we brought precision where there was uncertainty. We brought hope when there was fear, and we brought outcomes when there was limitations. Limitations meaning limitations in conventional open surgeries, where robotic gave a beautiful precision, safety, better recovery and outcomes, and complete clearance of the disease, which is the most important thing, so that they do not have to suffer, and a life-term care. Today I stand here not only as the first female gynecologist in Tamil Nadu to have finished it so fast, 500 cases in 2 years and few months, but this is bigger than me. This is bigger than this program is bigger than the hospital, my team or me. This is about improving that India is not following global standards anymore. We are actually setting our own standards and putting India in the global map. So this is about not providing just Chennai and Tamil Nadu to be, the hubs for surgery. This is creating center of excellence. So let me say something even more important. Volumes, that is the volumes that we said 500 of robotic surgeries in 2 years and few months. Volumes means nothing without the outcomes we've given. So these are 500 surgeries, successful surgeries. That is what is more important. So every single surgery we performed is driven by one goal and one only goal: better recovery, quicker return to normal life, painless, bloodless field, and a long-term cure. Because behind every statistics, this is a statistics for the rest of the world. For me, it is behind every number, behind every one of that 500 was a woman who wanted to get back her life and get back to her normalcy and do things just like the rest of us. So that is what actually truly mattered to us as a team and to our institution. And another mission which is very close to my heart is, this kind of expertise cannot lie with only one team or few teams. It has to be prevalent everywhere. We must multiply excellence. And how do we do it? That's why we've taken up the responsibility of training very many doctors across India and across the globe in our institute without costing a single rupee to those doctors. We are giving this training just for free, because the future of healthcare doesn't just depend on few experts. If we want India something very less. World-class care is here. Advanced technology is here. And expertise is here. Right here in our city, Chennai. And the healthcare community, we have to take up this and evolve and adapt. So 500 surgeries is not a milestone. It's a message that 500 complex gynecological cases with women's health problems have been solved. We are not just doing robotic surgery right here. What we are doing is we are redefining the outcomes of surgery in gynecology itself. India is no longer catching up. We are actually setting rules and benchmarks. So women deserve precision and better outcomes. The future of gynecology definitely is robotic surgery, and we believe with the 500 complex gynecology cases and much more thousands, more than 10,000, 20,000 surgeries we've done, our team, in our entire practice here in Chennai. So, coming over to many people asking, this is enormous number, how did you achieve it in 2 years? Yes, it is because the need is there. It always, when the need is there, definitely technology follows with it. And we often underestimate the need of these patients. These are not just routine cases that you have seen. These are women who suffered years together. Sometimes endometriosis takes 7 to 10 years even to diagnose it. And we're told, it's just painful periods, deal with it, take these tablets, you will be all right. So these are failed treatments. These are multiple consultations. They have wandered from one hospital to the other, from cities, even from different countries. They have come here for a treatment, and these patients have been told there's nothing more that we can do for you. When we combine robotic technology and a focused surgical program, so technology alone is not important. You have to have a focused program and a consistent outcome. Volume becomes just a byproduct of the trust that these patients have given to us. So, what people, now everybody sitting in the press, the question is, what is it so different from what the other surgeons have accomplished? Two things. One is the complexity of the cases we have dealt with and the consistency. When you do one surgery very beautifully, it is called skill. But when you're repeatedly giving that outcome, that means we have put the system in place. There was discipline in what we've done. We've adapted to a technology which can redefine healthcare and surgical outcomes and the vision behind it, and giving back to the patients their dignity and their life. So, is this only for the elite? This is a common question asked by press and everybody else and patients. We've treated even our healthcare assistants here, our housekeeping women who believed in us when they went to the ward and saw that the patients were walking, whereas previously, few years back, they were discharged after 2-3 days. Now they're discharging in the same day. That lady believed in me and came. She said, ma'am, I have some money and I know hospital will support me. Can you do robotic surgery for me? And she got back to work in just 2 to 3 days, doing her routine housekeeping job. So this is, what is accessibility? What about the accessibility of this patient? Is it only for the elite, the people who have money? No. You have to understand one thing. Robotic surgery is an investment in better outcomes. So less complications, faster recovery, shorter hospital stay. When you look at the total cost of the illness, the total cost is just not the surgery. It is recovery included. It becomes very efficient than the prolonged recovery, which is very common in traditional surgeries, or even laparoscopic surgeries. Our goal is to make it more accessible. With these 500, what we have learnt is, starting from the first case, we have evolved, we've made it more accessible to patients of all class. Number one, we've made the costing very effective so that many women are benefited from this, and more availability and more knowledge sharing, and that is why training more doctors is the most crucial. You have to understand that our CM has installed this system even in Omamdura Government Hospital, so it is accessible for all class of patients, right from corporate hospital to government hospital. He believed in technology. Chennai, Tamil Nadu has always been in the front to adapt to technologies and implement it in our state.
Hello, good afternoon everybody. I am Dr. Indra from Perambur, doing general practice as well as gynec practice there. Dr. Padmapriya வந்து எனக்கு என்னோட செகண்ட் டாக்டர்ங்களோட டெலிவரி போதே தெரியும். அவங்களோட இன்ட்ராக்ஷன் எல்லாமே எனக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிச்சிருந்தது. ஜான்வரியில் ஆஃப்டர் 17 years of menopause, I had post-menopausal bleeding. இமீடியட்டாக நான் வந்து டாக்டர் தான் கூப்பிட்டேன். அன்றைக்கி அவங்களுக்கு ஹை ஃபீவர். அவங்க வந்து யார் நாளைக்கு பேசுகிறேனே அப்படின்னாங்க. அப்புறம் நான் என்னோட பேரை எல்லாம் சொன்ன உடனே, ஓ டாக்டர் சொல்லுங்கள் அப்படின்னாங்க. ஷி வாஸ் ரன்னிங் டெம்பரேச்சர் 101. ஷி ஒப்ளைஜ் மீ. இமீடியட்டாக நான் என்னோட ப்ராப்ளம் சொன்ன உடனே, நீங்கள் மண்டே வாங்க நம்ம பார்த்துக்கலாம், ஒன்றுமே இல்லை, யூ ஆர் சேஃப் இன் மை ஹேண்ட்ஸ் அப்படின்னாங்க. நான் டாக்டராக இருக்கிறதுனால எனக்கு அதோட கான்சிக்வன்சஸ்லாம் தெரியும். ஒரு பயம் இருந்தது உள்ளுக்குள்ளே, வேற ஏதாவது இருக்குமோ அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு. தென் ஐ டுக் அன் எம்ஆர்ஐ அண்ட் கான்டாக்டட் ஹர். அவங்க ஒரு பயாப்சி எடுத்துட்டு என்னோட சன்னு கூட வந்திருந்தாங்க. யூ வில் கெட் ரிட் ஆஃப் த ஆர்கன், ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை இல்லை, யூ ஆர் வெரி குட், ஒன்றுமே இல்லை, சேஃபாக இருப்பீங்க என் கையில் அப்படின்னு தான் சொன்னாங்க. விதின் 7 days, 18th I worked in my hospital, again 25th I worked in my hospital, 2 weeks. So 19th I got admitted, 20th morning she performed the surgery, and அன்றைக்கி நைட்லேருந்தே நான் வந்து ரெக்கவர் ஆகிட்டேன். 21st அன்றைக்கி I went home. 22nd I taught my grandsons மேக்ஸ், தமிழ் எல்லாம் டியூஷன் எடுத்தேன். 23rd I cooked, அரைச்சி விட்ட சாம்பாரும் உருளைக்கிழங்கு பொரியலும் I taught my daughter-in-law's maid, பக்கத்தில் நின்றுட்டே சமைக்கிறதுக்கு சொல்லிக் கொடுத்தேன். 25th I went back my home to Perambur. 24th evening by auto. She said auto or car தான் போகலாம் அப்படின்ட்டு. சரின்னு போயிட்டேன். 25ஆம் தேதி காத்தால I joined my full duty from 9 AM to 9 PM. Sitting the whole day, looking after the OP, IP, everything. அப்புறம் 26th அன்னைக்கு I phoned doctor. என்ன கேட்டேன் தெரியுமா? மேடம் ஆட்டோவில் போனால் குண்டு குழியா விடுறான், நீங்க வந்து ஆட்டோவில் போங்கிறீங்க, இட்ஸ் நாட் சேஃப் ஃபார் மீ அப்படின்னு. என்ன பண்ணலாங்கிறீங்க? ஐ வில் ரைட் மை பைக். ஐ வென்ட் மை ஜூபிட்டர் டு மை கிளினிக் 2 times, மார்னிங் அண்ட் ஈவினிங். தட் இஸ் 6th day of my surgery. அன்னிலேருந்து இன்னி வரைக்கும் பைக்ல போயிட்டு இருக்கேன், எல்லா இடமும் சுத்துறேன், எல்லாம் பண்றேன், ஒன்றும் இல்லை. அந்த 4 மார்க்கை தவிர வேற எந்த அடையாளமும் இல்லை. சர்ஜரி பண்ணினதோட எந்த விதமான ஒரு ஃபீலிங்கே இல்லை. யாராவது சொல்றாங்க சர்ஜரி ஆயிடுச்சு மேடம், கொஞ்சம் கேர்ஃபுல்லா இருக்காங்க, திருஷ்டி பற்றும் மேடம், இவ்வளவு ஆக்டிவா இருக்காதீங்க அப்படிங்கிறாங்க. நான் என்ன பண்றது? அந்த மாதிரி பண்ணி விட்டுருக்காங்க அவங்க, என்ன ரொம்ப ஆக்டிவா பண்ணி விட்டாங்க. நான் என்ன சொல்றது? ஐ எம் வெரி மச் தேங்க்ஃபுல் டு தி ஹோல் டீம். தனித்தனியா பேர் சொல்ல தெரியல, யாரையாவது விட்டு போயிடும், அதனால ஹோல் டீம் நான் வந்து தேங்க்ஃபுல்லா இருக்கேன். ஐ எம் வெரி மச் கிரேட்ஃபுல் டு ஆல் பீப்புள். ஏன்னா ஐ எம் 68 years old now. 17 வருஷம் மெனோபாஸ், அதுக்கப்புறம் இந்த ப்ளீடிங், வேற ஏதாவது இருக்குமோ ஒரு சின்ன பயம், அந்த பேரை கூட நான் சொல்ல விரும்பல. இருந்தாலும் அந்த பயத்தை போக்கிட்டு she hugged me, you are safe in my hand அப்படின்னு சொன்னாங்க. அதே she proved that. She is a teacher, yeah. She proved that. அதனால நீங்க தைரியமா பண்ணிக்கலாம், யாரா இருந்தாலும் உங்க எல்லாருக்கிட்ட, ரிலேஷன்ஸ் கிட்ட, ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் கிட்ட எல்லாம் சொல்லுங்க. சேஃபஸ்ட் சர்ஜன் அண்ட் வண்டர்ஃபுல் சர்ஜன் you have got. அதனால I am thankful to Gleneagles also, the hospital set up everything. I am very much thankful to. Now I am coming from Perambur all the way to talk to her, and I want to take a photograph with her, and I missed that time. அதனால இந்த போட்டோ எடுத்துக்கணும்னே வந்திருக்கேன் நான். Thank you so much.
We celebrate this month as the International Women's Day. You know, this is our privilege, and we are honored to, you know, have these beautiful ladies with us, who has been treated by Dr. Padmapriya and her team. We are very proud of you, doctor, and your team. Us, everyone, definitely. As we have collaborated, with IHH, Gleneagles, and Fortis together, under their leadership, we were able to, have this innovation technology at par with the medical fraternity, what is there at the worldwide. And I really feel happy and proud that, we have taken up the right decision to have this service, given to all our lovely patients, who have really suffered so much. Of course, we understand that numbers is not something which we are very keen upon, but what we like to, emphasize, which rightly Dr. Padmapriya has mentioned, is the reach to the patients. Because, as we all have seen, that when we started the medical, it is more about laparotomy. You open the abdomen and then you do a surgery, the recovery is, way in months. Then we started up with laparoscopy. And now it is more on towards the robotic, And these are the, our patients who are the live examples, who have, seen the difference. And that is what we want to communicate to the community, that please don't suffer. You always have a solution. And, of course, has, that madam said that, all healers are not doctors, or not all doctors are healer. But, Gleneagles Fortis has, embedded the trust, into the system, where we have the right skilled people, the right doctors and the team, the nursing, the technician, everyone, right from the housekeeping, I would say that, they really take utmost care and sincerity to, make sure the journey in the hospital is taken care, because you are important, your health is important to us. So, it's just that we want to communicate, we want to thank the press for taking effort to come all the way, of course our lovely patients and their family members, to come and express, their thoughts, to come and express and share their testimony. Of course, we are also grateful to God, because God has really shown the right direction and we were able to pitch in into the right forum and right things. Thank you once again, and thank you Dr. Padmapriya for a lovely doing such a proud work. Thank you.
Yeah.